Thank you very much. We won. We won. Thank you very much, everybody. What a good feeling. We like winning, don't we, huh?
49,415 views. 50k plus views, man. How hard is it to follow the rules? Huh? 50k plus views. My God. It really is not that hard.
China's leaders say its rise as a superpower was fueled by a distinct form of socialism, what in the 1980s they started calling socialism with Chinese characteristics. 40 years later, the phrase is still widely used by officials in state media, including current President Xi Jinping.
改革开放之初，我们党发出了走自己的路，建设中国特色社会主义的伟大号召。
But what exactly does it mean? Following Mao Zedong's death in 1976, a struggle ensued over how China would move forward. Some wanted to double down on an economic model of top-down, Soviet-style state planning, while others were searching for a new development path after years of stagnation under Mao. The latter prevailed. In late 1978, Deng Xiaoping set China on a course for reform and opening up to the outside world. Competitive, market-based reforms first came to agriculture, and the success soon saw them take root across other parts of the economy. A private sector was allowed to gradually rise alongside the state-owned economy, and later came to rival it. The door was also opened wider for foreign businesses and investment, initially in special economic zones established in coastal provinces and cities like Guangdong and Shenzhen. China's integration into the global economy took its largest step when it joined the World Trade Organization in 2001, a move requiring extensive liberalization beforehand. Exports and trade soared, and China's economy experienced one of the most rapid expansions in history. Throughout this experimental embrace of markets and free enterprise, China still considered itself a socialist country, squaring the circle by describing its model as socialism with Chinese characteristics. One of the first uses of the phrase came in 1982, when Deng Xiaoping opened the party's 12th National Congress by saying, "In carrying out our modernization program, we must proceed from Chinese realities. We must integrate the universal truth of Marxism with the concrete realities of China, blaze a path of our own, and build a socialism with Chinese characteristics." While reaffirming the state's hold over the economy and the unchallenged dominance of the Communist Party, Deng also signaled that socialism could no longer be so rigid. The pragmatism of this shift to what was later referred to as a socialist market economy is best summed up by Deng's famous phrase, "It doesn't matter if the cat is black or white, as long as it catches mice." Months after his elevation to General Secretary of the Communist Party, Xi Jinping addressed doubts whether China is currently engaged in socialism or not, saying they were totally mistaken. We say socialism with Chinese characteristics is socialism. That is to say, no matter how we reform or how we open up, we will always adhere to the path of socialism with Chinese characteristics. But for China's leaders, where this path headed always depended on their read of conditions at home and abroad. In 2017, Xi declared that China had entered a new era, demanding a new kind of socialism.
18大以来，国内外形势变化和我国各项事业发展，都给我们提出了一个重大时代课题。这就是必须从理论和实践结合上，系统回答新时代坚持和发展什么样的中国特色社会主义，怎样坚持和发展中国特色社会主义。
This became known as Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics.
With Chinese characteristics. Just call it socialism, man. Yuki Starcraft, welcome back. Dopey with Prime Sub and Exi Wiznauka Alaha with Prime Sub, welcome boys. Crazy Dude Eduardo, welcome back.